Hi, environmental positive systems. Nowadays there are critical environmental risks worldwide. So the world expects each and every organization the environmentally responsible. So that's why in the CSR or the social group and environmental things are more pushed throughout the world. So every organization there must be a good environmental systems. So they have to make a good will for environmental side that will they can share with the world how they environmentally responsible and to their customers, their buyers, their world, the business side also how they ethically environmentally responsible. So this environmental systems not only for the positive side but also for management system also it's a easy to adapt the management systems. The ISO 14001 and all kinds of environmental certifications you can easily get when you have a environmental good systems. What are they? You have to conserve paper, you have to conserve fuel, you have to conserve water, you have to conserve electricity. So, these things for conservation, you must have a proper evidence, proper monitoring, proper reports for weekly wise, monthly wise, yearly wise. How you are monitoring the fuel consumption, how you are monitoring the water consumption, how you are conserving the water, how you are monitoring the electricity consumption, and how you are conserving the electricity, how you are conserving the paper, and how you are monitoring the paper consumption. So these things you must have a evidence. So from the throughout the organization there should be a good will of environmental works. It may be when somebody comes to the industries, you must have a evidence. That means you are reducing the paper consumption and using the more IT based and web based activities. Even when it's paper, then you are using double sided paper and very minimal usage. The usage of paper consumption is continuously decreasing because you must have a monitoring records. The last 3 months, 6 months, yearly records the people will monitor, and also in the visibly there should be a paper conservations and a less paper work. And also the electricity, the wherever the electrical consumption and excess consumption you are conserved through the monitoring activity and also the through the bill. Last 6 months, 3 months bill they can compare, and how you conserved you have to elaborate in front of the company people, and also the yearly report you can elaborate to the press and media people how you conserve the fuel through how you monitored the fuel conservation, and also the electricity conservation, water conservation, and paper conservation. These records you must have. These yearly reports you can show it to the media how you are responsible and conserving the things. And then how last 3 months reflecting in a decreasing trends of the usage of these non-renewable resources, and also how the company is building the green throughout their organization, and outside how they build green, and also how they are using the alternative energy resources, that also you have to elaborate. These things you can implement the solar power consumption instead of the other water, other power consumption. And also the water conservation, you can just put the automatic water systems. In case of some seconds after washing, it's automatically through the sensor, the pipes automatically switch off. The same system for restrooms and also air condition also. If the no ones are there in the room, then it's automatically switch off. So these all kinds of monitoring thing. Then one can easily identify the things. And also the you must have a water dispose reports. How much quantity every month water water used and how it's disposed. You must have a data. The last 3 months is decreasing trends. You must have a water disposing, because once water used, the disposing also the matter. And also you are having the zero discharge. This water you recycled and used for gardening purpose. And also the solid waste management. Whatever kitchen waste or solid waste are in the industry, you are recycling and use it for plants and use it for a recycling purpose. And also the IT e-waste. Whatever e-waste you are collecting the industry and you are storing in a place and recycling this e-waste in various forms. And also the finally the minimum quantity only you are sending to the recycling other companies for disposing. But the recycling e-waste is very important good point for any kind of industries. You have to recycle it, and you after the recycling the minimum quantity you can dispose it through the approved contractors. That bill you must have every 6 months. You must have a record, and it shows how the e-waste decreasing trends and how you are beneficially using this e-waste for recycling purpose. And also the plastic. So you must have a plan for a zero plastics in your industry. It will give the good points, because plastic is a vulnerable. The worldwide the asking the companies to reduce the consumption of plastics. So you must have a alternative plastic bottles or any kind of plastic things. You must have an alternative. It must be visibly shown. You must have a monitoring records, and then you must have an elaboration about how you changed the plastic into alternative materials like bags, jute bags, cloth bags, and instead of plastic water bottles, you have changed bamboo or clay or any kind of metallic silver bottles or metallic bottles for drinking water. And also the wherever the plastic, you must have a reduction. You must have a record of reduction of plastic usage. So these are wellness of environmental systems. Then in case of any gas emissions, how you contributed, how you were within the limit of the air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and any kind of particulate matters, how the company monitoring and controlling these all the environmental hazards. So these all, when you have a control, then these things must have audited. When the auditors comes, they will check everything like a good system of environmental thing. It may be the usage of the non-renewable resources, plastics, and also the e-waste and wastewater disposable, and air pollution things. So these all the combinations, you will get the good points of environmental, or we can say environmental credits. This environmental credit will help you to elaborate in front of the media, and your business people, your business persons, buyers, customers, and also the everyone, that will give the organization good name about the environment. You will earn more environmental credit, and also the your buyers and your customers, they all know it. You are the environmental responsible persons. So the, and also people follow all these things, easily having the main, they will maintain the environmental management system of ISO 14001. So it's all makes the environmentally viable and environmentally credited company. So this system is expected for all the companies to make the environment clean and green, and it's appreciated everywhere in the world, especially for the organization of big organization following all these environmental rules and regulations, they will get a big environmental credit. So these all the things will help the world to reduce the environmental pollution, global warming, and climate change. This is a small drips makes oceans. So in a small drop will make ocean. Same thing, when a small company take a steps about the environmental management systems and goodwill of environment, will help the entire world. One day they will change the carbon footprint and climate change issues, and also the global warming also getting reduced. So these kind of things definitely expected from each and every organization for the good system of environment, that will reduce the pollution and hazards of environmental thing and aspects of the environmental things. So that will be the good system. Being a HSC professional, you must have this all knowledge. This knowledge will help you to improve the environmental system in your organization. That will help the entire world to improve the environmental management systems. Thank you.